Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Mets. Biggest storyline coming into this one is how effective this team's starting rotation has been of late. They've been on an absolute tear, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, they've been lights out. It's almost like each starter's trying to outdo the last. Game after game, they're keeping opposing hitters just guessing up there at the dish. Can't wait to see if that momentum carries over to today.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Clay Holmes. What do we need to know here?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
A nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw.
Yeah, no question. Nathan Lucas will hit next. Holmes throws to first. Jimenez back on a dive. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second and great jump. Jimenez leads off second with nobody out. Pitch misses. And the count even 1-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with. Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And down on strikes. 1 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Holmes went the distance the last time out, throwing a complete game.
Boog, I bet he got some fist bumps from the relief crew after that shutout. I'm sure they appreciated how he gave him the day off.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here with my pal Singy and towing the slab, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Bottom of the first, here's Francisco Lindor. Lindor wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. On the ground, right side, and that's a fair ball.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield. And even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's Juan Soto. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one fouled off.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Swinging a foul out of play. Nobody out. Runner at first. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one ripped. Going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a foul ball. Scherzer, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. And that's in for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Lindor around second, heading for third. Lead runner holds at third, so two runners in scoring position and just one out.
Really nice job, a two-strike hitting in that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Mark Vientos. Looking to stay hot after yesterday's game, 4 for 5 in that one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. The throw in. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 2-0.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing at the bat right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
One down, runner at first. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Line drive, and that's just foul. Nimmo matched a homer in his last game. And that one pulled foul. Vientos leads off first with one away. On the ground, could be two. Over to Bichette. Throw to first, but he beat it. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Coming off a big one yesterday where he knocked in 5. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
So here's Scherzer on the ground to short. Bichette handles, throws to first, and that is the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Mets 2 and the Jays nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Bichette.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Holmes goes 6 feet 5 inches, 245 pounds, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Runner at first with no outs here. Double play ball to second. There's one. Now the throw to first on the run. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Will Wagner. And that's a fair ball. And it gets by him. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Still manages a throw. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Comes through with the RBI. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
At the plate, Alejandro Kirk. Foul ball there. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, the runner at second here at the top of the second. Just misses. And the count is 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Soto makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Right side. Soto makes the catch. And that is that. The Jays push across a run on this double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. This is Mets baseball on the show, NYC. Bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Jeff McNeil.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Max Scherzer goes to work. Lifted in the air, right center field. Lucas on the move. Hauls it in for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's Jesse Winker.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lays out and makes the play.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, series.
And wow, what a great diving catch, Siggy. StatCast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
That's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays, and right there, he's done it again.
And now it's going to be Jose Siri. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down quickly. They lead it 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. And that one fouled off. That one missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
This one chopped to first. Alonso. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Now it's the right fielder, Nathan Lucas. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 out, base is empty. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Guerrero takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. So Vladdy Jr. strikes out. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 2-1. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Gets him to chase after that one. 2
really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Jimenez. Lindor retire.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
And now Juan Soto flying to left his first time. On the ground. Jimenez throw to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
2 down, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Pete Alonso doubled his first time up. This one lifted in the air, left field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that ends the inning. Back here in Queens as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Blue Jays down a run. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Next to hit, Ernie Clement. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Yeah, there's the strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Sat down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Fires over to first. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and they trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the 4th, and here is Mark Vientos.
Third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Max Scherzer back to work. Outside low, and that's ball 1. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down. And it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now here is Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1. Nimmo lifts one in the air deep to right field. That's back there. Out of here. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 4-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now Francisco Alvarez. And a big swing and a miss.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he swings over the top there.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Mad Max notches the K.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Jesse Winker up now for the Mets.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. That's not coming back. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 2 down. Jose Siri, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-1. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Will Wagner.
Holmes back to work. Slider for a strike. Wagner goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And a pitch. And they'll do it again.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone, but it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Gets it to first, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 down, bases empty. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. And that one fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Siri. And that'll do it. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Eric Swanson. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Singled and scored back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2.
Lindor.
For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. That one ripped right center field, and it looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Juan Soto. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. Stays alive. Man at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. to right center, and this one's going to go out of here. A two-run homer, his second homer of this series. It's 7-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss there.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Just missed. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Angel Bastardo, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Manoah getting cranked up as well. The 1-2. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Third home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 8-1.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Eric Swanson is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher now for the Jays, Angel Bastardo.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Ripped to short. Fires over to Guerrero. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon.
So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered in this game. Line drive, caught.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Francisco Alvarez now at the plate. That's to third. Clement whips it across. Inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Andres Jimenez. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
got him swinging.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
And a strike in there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in there.
No ball. 1 strike.
That misses the zone. 1-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony
Santander at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. He swings and fouls one off. And down on strikes he goes. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Blue Jays held in check. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Tommy Nance, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Green getting loose as well. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So a man at first. Jesse Winker getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses. And that one is inside. McNeil aboard here at first with nobody out. Grips one to right, and it stays fair. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Jose Siri up now for the Mets. Fly ball center field. Jimenez on his way over. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Francisco Lindor will hit next. The shortstop takes the ball. Second and third, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Hit hard, base hit. 1 run is in. The throw into second. And he's out.
Pretty close play at the plate right there. Always an exciting one, though, and a really nice job by the defense to cut him down. It's a pretty big blow to a team when you lose a potential run that was so close to getting in there.
Digging in, Juan Soto. That one is absolutely belted. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 11-1. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Angel Bastardo will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
Out of the
Toronto,
bullpen for the Jays, Alek
number
Manoah.
6.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Manoah.
Bases empty with 2 away. Now it's going to be Pete Alonso. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
In the air on the infield, Guerrero. That is the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 7th inning coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the New
back.
York
We're in the
Mets.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Frankie Montas. He's
Frankie
making his 2nd appearance of the season. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette, 1 for 2.
Bo Bichette.
This one in the air. Alonso makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Clement stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a ground ball. McNeil gets it to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Will Wagner.
2 down, bases empty. Will Wagner, the next to hit. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. That one the other way, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The third baseman, Vieto.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And that's too high. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is gone. He sends one out the opposite way. His 4th home run of the season. It's 12-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And now, Brandon Nimmo, foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
And a foul ball. And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. And it gets by him. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
His 2nd knock of the night.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That's inside. Runner at 3rd, nobody out. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike. There's a swing and a drive. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. A run comes in on the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. 1 for 3. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Tap foul at the plate. Man at 2nd. Battling here as he fouls it away. Up the middle. Jimenez sends it to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Jesse.
And now the DH, Jesse Winker. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Here comes Alvarez around 3rd. He'll score easily. Safe, and that's his 3rd hit. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That's as far as Alek Manoah will go, and he's responsible for the runner on 2nd, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Tommy Nance gets the ball now.
Number 45, Tommy Nance.
And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. 0 for 3 in this one. Line to left. Fair ball. Here comes Winker. He'll score. One out, runner at 2nd. And next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Runner at second here, one gone. Up the middle, snags it for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Up and in, ball 1. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Nabs it, and that is that. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. Mets out in front, 15-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. A.J. Minter.
A.J. Minter.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk.
And a foul ball. Minter, in his 8th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Hauls it in for the out.
The center fielder, number 5, Dalton.
So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. That one to first, and it's through for a hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
That one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's the second out.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate. And I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Lucas in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 outs. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Vientos settles underneath it, and that is that. This game's a bit of a blowout, so let's talk about something random.
Let's
do it. All right. Let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. He made him pay for that one. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 16-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. A hanging breaking ball is a pitch that a hitter does not want to miss. Right there, a hanging slurve, got all of it.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Mark Vientos. Just missed. Oh, that hit him. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
The left fielder, number 9.
And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
We all have different visions of a future. What's the point if the world begins to turn around?
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez. On the ground to third. Slings to second. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. A Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Pitching for the New York Mets, number 39.
And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Diaz.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And it's fouled away. The Mets up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. Blue Jays have just one out left here.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
So they're down to their final out. Bo Bichette digs in now. The other way, and what a play! Ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.